So some people think that the more pull-ups you're able to do, the stronger and the bigger your back is going to get. And actually, factually, that is not true. It's actually determined by the amount of pull-up bars that you have. So when Fitbeast reached out to me, that meant instant gains on my back. So I was super stoked when they did that. So let's take a look at this new pull-up bar and those new gains that I got. In the past, we have gotten some other pull-up bars from Fitbeast and from Evolve Over, and these both were in between the door frame pull-up bars, and although they were very sturdy and they really performed well, I am not a fan of them because they rely on putting pressure onto these door frames or the corridor, whatever you have. That's why I really like this type here. So they're a little bit less versatile as to where you're going to place them. So a door frame is probably the only way you can put them, but they rely on a very mechanical concept that doesn't put tension on weaker parts of your door frame. They really just rely on putting pressure on the wall, so the wall is not going to go anywhere, and they're relying on pressure on the top of your door frame. So if that is not going to hold, your door is not going to hold. So a very sturdy concept. Before we dive into the product, one thing that we should note is some safety guidelines. This thing requires weight. So the more weight you hang off of this, the stronger it's going to push onto the walls, so the better the connection it's going to be. Now, if you're going to swing on this, what's end up happening is that you put the weight off of this and this can easily fall. No kipping, no swinging, no CrossFit stuff. That's number one. Second thing is, and let's turn around, you also have to make sure that the plastic is always on the ledge here. So this allows it to be secured. Now, it's not relying on this ledge to function, but without this ledge, you're not going to be able to start. So now it's just hanging off this ledge, but nothing is on it. Once I'm going to put some weight on this, this is going to push into the wall instead of on this ledge. So it's just something to note. You need the ledge to start using this pull-up bar, but once you're using the pull-up bar, once you hang off some weight of it, this no longer rests here, but it pushes onto the wall. Very important. One thing that I've never seen before is that the pull-up bar is almost at the same height of the top of the door frame. Something that you don't have with an in-between the door frame style pull-up bar, because you're going to be in between the door frames. So this is a very good thing. You're higher up there and you can do your pull-ups a lot more comfortable. Boom. Another thing is that it's off the wall, so that means that you can do a very wide grip here, which these thingies allow. Boom! You're not going to hit your elbows against the wall, so that's also a very good benefit. Now you can also go with a neutral grip, like so. Boom! And then you also have a standard grip or a narrow grip where you can do your chin-ups on. Boom! Boom! Now, I really like the color scheme of red and black, and that really puts a nice accent onto this. One downside is that you don't get this nice grippy foam, this thick foam across the board, because this is really comfortable to grip. It doesn't go anywhere, and I really like how it feels. What I don't like is these red thingies here. This one feels pretty sturdy, but this one is turning, and especially this one is turning. So if you're into rolling pull-up bars, if that's your thing, that's very awesome, but I don't really like it, and especially if this is angled downwards, it's very difficult to keep your grip onto this. On the other hand, you can see it as extra grip training. Another great advantage of this thing is that it comes pre-assembled, so you only have to turn these things outwards without any tools, and you can just hang this thing up. What I don't like about this is that they went for aesthetics rather than functionality, because these plates here, although very sturdy in this direction, they came to me in the mail a little bit bent, and when I put this pull-up bar on, the whole frame started to bend. So I had to redo the arms, I had to rebend them on the vise. That's something you don't want your customers to do. So I talked about this to Fitbeast. They are going to improve their shipping and they are going to improve the strength of this thing here. I don't know how they're going to do that, and they didn't really specify this, although I asked for it. So yeah, I hope I'm going to get a reply soon to see how this is going to be strengthened. Unfortunately, I can't show it in the video. Another thing that I like is this ring here. So although everybody knows how to put a rubber band around a pull-up bar, just loop it around like so and you can use it. But if you have these rubber bands with clippers on, you can just use it like this, which is very, very nice. And start to do your face pulls. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room here. So yeah, let's show some B-roll and then let's go to the closing thoughts. So in recap, I'm very happy that Fitbeast sent out this pull-up bar here to me. I loved testing it out. It's very cool to do the chin-ups, boom, to let it hang here, and whenever you walk by, you just grab on the pull-up bar and get some nice decompression in. It's just great for that, especially because this is the kitchen here. So whenever you get something, it's super awesome. I also like the grippy part here of this foam. That's something that you saw on the other pull-up bar as well, and I'm really a fan of that. What I don't like is the plastic here. Although aesthetically pleasing, it's functionally not that great. And also I would love to see this a little bit stronger. Overall, this is a very cool pull-up bar. The fact that it hangs up higher or at the same height of the door frame is absolutely a very good thing. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Bye!